Buddy, it is Monday. I don't even know what the date is. Is it around the 1st of August or 30? I don't know. How many days are in July? 31st. Something like that. So anyway, we left audio here with Joel. I just came back up to get it. I drove 15 miles up this road. I didn't see one person. And of course, there's a big tent up, like a couple's retreat in my spot. So I'm going to sneak in and try to get my audio out of there. I'm not going to be able to get the talking stick without really looking really weird, because I'd have to explain. I have to walk right to their camp basically. So, but I think I can just sneak up to the audio without them seeing me and see what happens. Here's the backside of lots of structures, kind of like a, you know, you can see where they do stuff, but it's not, you know, it's not where they live. They mark the area. They're always in here though. They do blinds, things like that. All right, let me try to sneak in here. Idea where the audio is. And get some timestamps right there. It's in here. Oh, you guys, they were so there. So we went to a new spot. I should have went down there. Look at the X. I should have went down there. But this was easier with Joel, and that way I could just pull up and we could just be around the car. We can have the audios. Oh man, they didn't, here's one of the problems, you guys. Believe it or not, look, another X, was the full moon. So people are like, oh, you gotta go out and do Bigfoot on the full moon. Well, guess what? First of all, they were there. It was crazy. But it was so light out. You know, it's like, I don't think he's gonna walk right there when I can see him like it was daylight up here. And they were like in the bushes over here. Hey, look at this structure. So I'm gonna go home. I really need the day tomorrow at least to catch up on some videos and get you guys some videos. And then I'm really looking forward to getting back out. Going really far. I want to do something. I feel like it's been a long time since I've been out there. It's only been a week. I've been out there, but you know, not like really out there. Look at that. Look at this. So blatant. They always do this. See, there's so many different ones pushed on top of each other. And then you got your structure right there for ultimate. And then of course the 2 X's and all your groundwork right there. And then this structure sitting in here, and I put audio right on like a really funky structure. I did take a risk. As I told you, there's people camping. I don't think they go into the woods back this far, but they could. It's a really welcoming forest if you're camping there, because it's easy to walk in here. Give me a sec. Right, so I'm trying to sneak into the audio. Get some good structures here. Really good. I didn't see these. Look at the X there. Real tribal-like here. Field goal. Oh, this is great in here. Look at this. None of this was here last year. Look at that. I see that in a big scale. A lot, that bend. All right, come on, please, audio, be there. Now I gotta find it because I don't know. I think I know about where it is. I don't want to walk all the way with the camera on. I'm not showing you a bunch of structures here. Like this. Oh, there it is. It's still there. Yes. I just hope it didn't. I hope it keeps cutting off at 4 hours. I'm hoping that it got a long recording. There it is. It looks untouched. Look at it, symmetrical X. So it's on this funky structure, right? Symmetrical X right there. And then look, trail markers. And then look, they're here. Look at the zigzags. You know, that's how you know, is you can just see how perfect, see how straight everything is. I love this spot. I love it. I just hope there's some audio there. There should be. There really should be. based on what was going on with me and Joel. I think Joel saw a couple. So this is actually the beginning of what I call Hobbitville right here. I think I'm gonna go in the woods. I'm not prepared. I stayed in Black Hawk with Joel and Donna for 2 days. So I came back. Well, this was the clothes I had afterwards, and I have like nice shoes on, boots on. I don't have. I mean, I can walk in them, but it's not really easy to go too far. Look at this. So I'm trying to say is, I really want to go in somewhere today, even though I got to get home and start doing videos. I want to be out here. I don't want to go home and do the videos. I gotta, and it's impossible to send that stuff out. Look at that teepee structure. Because of my connection. So if I was to send out every clip I had from the day, it would take like a week just to send it upload to a cloud where someone could download it and edit for me. So I got to do it all. It's really hard, but I don't want to waste, these beautiful summer days locked in a trailer for 14 hours answering messages and editing. And I'm not complaining about it. I'm really not. I'm frustrated. I want to just always, every day, come out here, It's Bigfoot every day, but you can't, if you want to keep up, you gotta look at Hobbitville, how everything changes. Let's just take a peek in here. Give me a sec. Many video clips behind to keep doing anymore till I get this done, but I wanted to show you. So as I was walking to the video, if I put that up, I was zooming into the corner of this field, and there was tons of X's. Oh man, there's something going on up there. So what I did was cut back this way. I'm gonna come out at those X's, and it's already really interesting. Look at this. This is Hobbitville. This is the bottom of Hobbitville. So the scale's a little bit bigger here than it is once you go into the woods, but you'll start to see their trails, the way the trails go through. The little ones, I don't think they worry as much about the evidence because it's such a small scale that no one pays attention. They don't have to cover their tracks like these big guys do. Not really cover. Oh, look at that. That's one of the best X's, you guys look, because it's got you got one there. That's in back, and you got one there that's in front, which means it's very strong. You could pull an engine out of you could put a chain on that, pull your pickup there if you could, and take an engine out with that thing. Then you got your tree that, like as always, that's not touching the ground in anywhere, even from front to back. It's completely off the ground. See that? Even the front of it's not touching. Look at that symmetrical X. Wow. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever been in this little corner. I always miss it because I go up. Let's see if it's interesting. So you got a nice bend. Whoa. Holy shit. What was that? I know that's on audio. What was that? That was them for sure. But what was it? And look, it's just stopped. What was that? Oh my God, I hope that was on the camera. I'm almost sure it is. Double bend. It's a bend that's a double. What a great little corner. And this goes up to wigwams and, oh, it's incredible. Perches everywhere. And I just got some crazy noise. I'm not even kidding. What was that? It was Bigfoot. Trust me, we hung out with him here at night. I walked across the street and when it was almost dark by myself in the woods. No fear whatsoever. They just give you this great feeling here. It's always a charged, goosebumpy happiness. It's not negative. I have it right now, and because he's right behind me. I swear to God. Look at this on the corner. Let's see if we got any perches. Sorry, I'm really trying not to run too much video right now. I want to get back to the truck. I want to hear this audio. I'm going to listen to it for a little while, and if I hear anything, just a sound, then I'm going to give it I may just put the whole, people seem to enjoy that, look. Just put the whole audio up. Depends how long it is. It keeps cutting off on me like I'm around 3 or 4 hours. So I'm really hoping, which it should still give me nighttime, but I really wanted like a 10-hour, you know, audio. Here's that X. And then what I call the Patreon elephant right next to it, which I see all the time right next to their symmetrical X's. Without fail, always. You know what I mean? It's always the same thing. Look, yes, look at this. I mean, they put a lot of X's right here. There's, look, symmetrical. 1, Patreon elephant, 2, 3, 4, 5 symmetrical X's right there that I can see, and I bet you I'm missing some. Look at the big pushover down there. Look at that. I don't want to stop today. This sucks. Oh, I came way down here. I'm way down here. It's amazing how fast you can, how much distance you can do when you're on structures and you're being entertained. Meaning me, you know what I mean? Like that, and I said I was coming out to that corner. That's the corner. And there's more X's there. And I came in from way over there. I don't know how I got this far that fast. And I got an incredible noise that I was not expecting. And I think you guys heard it. It's Bigfoot. Look at this. This is right where the noise came from. I ain't gonna put this clip up because that's crazy. Look at that. Amazing. Look at that split. It's amazing. Around. Just want to show you where deer sit, guys. No one ever said that, but someone said that. Someone said that in chat, like, "Oh, deer do that." It's like, here's another guy trying to be logical. Like he's got so little information in his brain. That's the only answer he can come up with. You know, when I find the perches and they're all dirty and, you know, I mean, like it's dirt. It's a dirt pile. I mean, a dirt, you know, circle with symmetrical X's and structures all around them. Sticks laying in the middle of the perches. It's incredible. So here's where deer or elk were sitting. And that's what they do every single time. And you can tell it was one time. I don't know how many times I got to say this. It's really frustrating, okay? I'm done being a nursery school teacher. It's like teaching kindergarten is what I do. Only for like certain people. It's just like, it's unbelievable how ignorant. Big, it looks like a big one. Probably elk. You know, smaller one, big elks right there. There's no way it's Bigfoot. You can see the length of the body, where the ones I find are always round. You know, and sometimes I find a long one, but it's because it's the mama and babies. Here's another one right here, a one-time deal. Guess why? Because when they first go down, this becomes a pillow. Next time they go over here, why do they move, guys? I told you this is like teaching kindergarten. Why wouldn't they make dirt perches? Because if they did, the mountain lion would know where to find them every single night. Okay, game never stay in the same place ever. Okay, unless it's maybe in your backyard where they're safe. You know what I mean? But out here in the wilderness, it's a completely different situation, you guys, than the deer that you see in your backyard in rural America. So stop, not rural, but like, yeah, like, you know, like you have an acre or two and you're used to feeding the deer, and you know, you cannot, it's nothing like that in real life. Those deer are used to people. This is where they sit. And guess what? I could find where they sit again over here tomorrow night because they're gonna move, because their scents are here. You know, and a mountain lion, once he knows, even if he gets a kill that one night, he's coming back to that spot, you know, no matter what. So, all right, let me get through here. Over now. Walked all through this deep stuff just to make a point. There's your next one. All by yourself. It was probably, yeah, it was a mommy, baby. No doubt about it. Looks like moose over here. And you can tell, one time. Here's another one. One time, scents all over that. You know, mountain lion knows right where to go. Just use your brains, you guys. typically everything out here is going to be outside of your logic. Everything. And I'm talking some of the biggest believers now. Everything you think is probably not quite accurate when it comes to the subject. And I'm including myself, well, yeah, a little bit myself too. I'm starting to get a pretty good idea. And we'll get, we're going to dive into that soon. We're going to start getting further and further here in this. Big pile of pine cones. Older, but probably last summer. It was a big deal right here. So they were just chilling. And there's their blind for eating pine cones. Look at that thing. It's sitting on itself. And what's it do? It's blocking from looking in this way. Over now. So it's amazing. So that's been there now for 3 seasons that I've been here, right? This year, there's another one. And another one. There's 2 more. Not to mention this structure that they did right here. Isn't that amazing? I can't believe there's 3 symmetrical X's right there where everyone can see. Look at that. And nobody will notice. I mean, they might notice it. I think people do notice that, actually. But since you don't have that knowledge, you don't have that education in your head, you just don't even think about it. Like, hey, look, it's an X. But you don't think that it's possible that a creature, like, think about outside of not believing in Bigfoot. Like, these people are just clueless. They have no idea what reality really is. And they really don't. They live in the Matrix, is what they do. This is all the Matrix. That's the way I say it. This whole world is the Earth is the Matrix. We're not plugged into some machine, but it's the general idea. There's a whole false reality. The unseen world is kept from us. But it's for a reason. I mean, if every human knew, it would be ruined, and that's why it's kept from us. It just shows you how untrusted we are. You cannot trust human beings, and it's just a sad thing, I have a feeling I could trust almost everyone that's watching this video. So I'm not talking about you guys, and I'm not kissing ass either. I'm just being honest. But you know what I mean? As a whole, there's just so many idiots out there. I mean, it's a shame, really, is what it is. Look at that. I got a good timestamp. That's really come down a lot, actually, since last year. I got some good timestamps in there. I'm gonna go on there right now. I couldn't get the talking stick that we left because there was people not too far away, and I just didn't feel like dealing with that, walking out with that thing. Like, they were like such a normal couple. There was like 2 or 3 couples, and they had set up this tent. I mean, it's amazing. This whole wilderness, there's nobody here except them. There's nobody here today. And they're right, the only spot I didn't need them, there they are, because it is the most open. That's kind of why I picked it that night, because it's a real, inviting environment to be in. All right, you guys, over and out.